Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can give a...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback. To speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the 26.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
4th down.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he's got the first down. Yardage before being taken down at midfield.
3 yards. And the Vikings first down.
They run. Cook. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
Across midfield to the...
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
8 yards to go on 2nd down. Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here's Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
He's tackled at the...
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early. because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. On the carry, it's Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. Now a run with Cook. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
And there's the pickup you want on 1st down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on 1st down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
They'll run for it with Cook. This will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
Dan Bailey lining up for the point after.
Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the 1st quarter before we spilled into the 2nd, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Brees leaves this one with Kamara. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Six yards left on 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Brees. It's caught at the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That goes for a gain of 31.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Running with Kamara. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Vikings 7-yard line.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in for a yard out. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the 2nd half.
What's good on the extra point? And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. Because some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. Cousins on 3rd and 2. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A 1st down for Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen. 2 1st downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. That's complete to Sharp. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. From From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and it's third down.
And less than a yard.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches. They'll throw again. Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. Now a timeout taken.
Complete.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. First down. Here's Cousins. He's got Smith here. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Bailey's kick is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. Overall, I think they wanted to be positive with it. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. And we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation allows him to get home.
Throwing on second and long. Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Camara. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Very nice pickup of 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On first down, Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Camara. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
A loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
On second and 12, Breeze. And this is Cook with the grab. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
Yard line.
Try to pound it in, Camara. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third.
Now they'll run. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Short of the goal line. A 2-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
They'll try and run with Murray. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Latavius Murray stopped up short, and the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 6-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Cousins on 1st down. Completes it to the fullback Ham. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Running the jet sweep. This is Thielen with it. And he's got room. He's got daylight. 30, 10, touchdown, Vikings.
Minnesota.
Adam Thielen. 82 yards. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
That drive was quick and impressive. Almost like they had somewhere else they needed to be after the game.
It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Vikings 17. Saints 7. Dan Bailey to kick it.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Time to go to work. Let's go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Looking long for Thomas. And it's knocked away and incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
This shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And a tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. And double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
To put it mildly, we look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of
2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They run it again with Cook. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And that one goes incomplete on the drive. And that's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. To throw is Cousins. And no, it's incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
On down.
Big play! Big play! Good. You ready? Opposite.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And brought in by the tight end Cook. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook, 44 yards. And the Saints have cut it back within a score.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Will Lutz, after the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Don't stop that motor. Oh, wow. He's doing it bad.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On play action, Cousins. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Will Lutz lining up.
This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right?
And the Vikings.
He'll look to throw. Quickly to feel him here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
First down, Minnesota.
Here's Cousins. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. The throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down.
Lattimore there defensively.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Accelerating, and off he goes. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half.
And all he takes off with it, it's a fake. And able to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Again, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film to try something from the 15 on the PAT?
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Come on now. Let's do this.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
7 on the sack. It's second down.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Setting up the screen for Cook. Give them 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a third down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. On third down, Cousins. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Cousins to throw for it on 4th. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Today's final score.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but bottom line, they got the job done.
Yeah, it is the bottom line, isn't it? A few anxious moments along the way, though. A few sweaty palms, not just for the team, but for their fans. As you mentioned, down going into the fourth quarter. How about the rally? How about the comeback? Getting it done on both sides of the ball, holding them when they needed to, and finding ways to get points when they had the football.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. I'll be heading to the hotel. Charles, he's off to Bourbon Street.
No, I'm not.
Yes, we say so long from New Orleans.